Welcome back to the channel. So a lot of news is surfacing about Resident Evil Village that is getting released next week. Did you get excited? Well, it turns out to be false. But before we continue, consider subscribing so that you don't miss out any updates from my channel. With that being said, let's continue. So on Reddit and many other platforms, it is being claimed that Empress has cracked Resident Evil Village and is releasing it next week, but it's just fake. So in this post it reads, apparently it's already cracked, but only for Ryzen processors. They're still working on Intel, and if that works out, it should be out this week. Well, there is something I want to point out in this particular post. Which is there? Who is there? Well, we can establish that Empress is going to crack Resident Evil Village and that she is an individual who cracks the game and that she works independently. Not with a team or group. So by saying there, it sounds like someone is spreading false rumors about the crack status of this game. On top of that, where is the beta testing gone? Empress does beta testing for each of the games she cracks. There wasn't any testing for this game. Absurd, really. But first let's talk more about the game. The de novo version is 11. And point to be noted, this is the first time Empress is tackling this de novo version. So it shows more of an understatement by many people. Because this particular de novo version is harder than version 10. Speaking of which, Empress mentioned that she might start cracking in 2 to 3 days' time. But that doesn't mean she will start. But many people took this very seriously. Speaking of this matter, Empress is not a robot. Surely she will crack it in her own time. Also, Empress doesn't know beforehand as to which de novo version a game is. She finds out once she starts on the crack. She can crack de novo V10 in 3 days. But version 11 is a different story. Many people are saying that it's been nearly 2 weeks and the crack is not released. Well, hear me out on this. Empress doesn't crack the games back to back. But you must be wondering how comes recently she's been cracking many games back to back. Well, it's because they have the older de novo version like 4, 5, etc. Let's take a look at the recent de novo versions that Empress has cracked. As you can see in the image, it shows that Empress isn't cracking the game bi-weekly. But whenever she can. Surely people shouldn't demand for the crack to be released now. But keep patient as the crack will come out eventually. Someone is creating the fake news just to get attention and views. Don't take them or others personally without solid proof. For that reason, I've started a new series on my community tab, busting fake and real news. But that's all, everyone. Thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next video.